Hello again. We meet once again to discuss the J_C_D. This time we focus on the wipeout of JCD. Once again check out the previous parts to understand the full picture.
Parte 4, The Wipeout.
Through a grueling war against the JCD, the Image.0 had managed to come out on top and crush the JCD. The JCD had lost and were worried of what might come of them. Many Image.0ians wanted the complete and final destruction of the JCD and their supporters, but Ralph had other plans. Ralph was one of the main generals who fought against the JCD and rose to power after the JCD's loss. Ripple was level-headed and wanted the JCD to be treated well and allowed them to return to their homeland on the Umbral River. Ralph also requested the immediate division of the tribes. They were divided into the tribes John, Khan, and Don. Ralph grew up in the Image.0 portion of the JCD Empire and at a young age found a deep respect for them. He was in awe by how quickly the JCD had conquered an entire continent and vowed to be just like those generals. This played into his adult as he was one of the main people leading the revolution against the JCD. Even now, almost 50 years, Ralph still kept his respect for the once great empire and its people. Though Ralph's respect for the JCD was very evident, he also recognized that prominent leaders of the JCD must be wiped out. This was to ensure peace within his empire. The descendants of the original representatives who formed the JCD, Momotre from John, Cotton 789 from Khan, and Iwu were to be killed off. Ralph also had gave land the JCD stole back to its original owners. This shrunk the Image.0's power and influence. Ralph had essentially undo all the things the JCD had done. The JCD, forced to live on their ancestral land, were still angry about their defeat. Attempts were made to bring the empire back together, but there was no success. The Image.0 ensured this. After ruling for 10 years, Ralph died. His successor, his son Ivory, did not agree with his father's stance on the JCD and wanted to complete wipeout of them. He went to each tribe one by one and had the people rounded up and disposed of. Some did still live, but most were gone. It would take about a century for the population to come back, and over that time to Image.0's influence dwindled. JCD were no more. They had truly lost everything.